Do you know how she picked it? How did she choose Stacy? No, you don't know how she picked it. Does your mom have an English name? What part of Taiwan do you come from? Did you grow up in Taipei? From when you were like small, did you grow up in Taipei? Or did you come from Kaohsiung? Or Taichung? Oh, Keelung. Yeah, you came from there. Do you like Keelung? It's kind of fun. I think it's kind of interesting. Right? But do you feel like Taipei is more fun? Do you still live in Keelung now? You live at school? So, you live in the dormitory?
你有带学生证吗？你帮我写这个，写在13这里，我回去把资料打上去，说你要写工整一点，就是从这边都要写。你们2个都写好了？先进去刷卡。
So there's a word in English called.
那地球仪后面靠近刷的那个墙壁上。
So there's a word in English called dormitory. We usually say, but we usually say dorm. Dorm just for short, right? Dorm is like when you stay at school. Right, so if this is, I don't know, what's the name of the university? China Technology, no. For this university, what is the letters of, is it C, T, U, C? Is it C, C, U, T? What is it?
C, U, T, E.
C, U, T, E, okay, awesome. I should have known that. It's the password to this computer. I should have remembered. Anyway, so if you live inside the school, right? If you live somewhere else, right? If you live somewhere else, then you live like outside the school, or you live in a house, or you live in an apartment. But you don't live outside the school. You live in the school, right? You live in the school. You live in the school. So yeah, you live in the dormitory. Do you guys know how to say dorm or dormitory in Chinese? Like when you live at school, how do you say that in Chinese? Do you know live? Yeah, what is this in Chinese? What is live? Yeah. Yeah, where do you live? Do you live at school or do you live outside school? There we go. Alright, cool. So you live outside the school?
Yes.
Great. What about them? You all live outside the school. You don't live in the school, you live outside the school. Yes? Yes. All right, good. All right, so let's say let's start with live. Okay, so together for fun, let's just all say everyone together say live. Live, right? So this can be like that, right? But it's more like that. Yeah? Yeah, good. Okay. So you, right? You don't live inside the school, right? No, right?
No.
You live outside the school. But you live inside the school.
学校没有宿舍。
No? There's no. Can you say it again? Say it again. Yes. What did you say?
你刚刚你再说一次啊？
哦，没有，没事。
No. You have to say it. What did you say?
啊，对，你讲句。
No. The thing that you said just now.
学校没宿舍。
There we go. Okay. So the school doesn't have a dorm. Okay. So the word for dorm is.
宿舍。
Yes. Okay. So everyone together say 宿舍.
宿舍。
Dorm. Dormitory. Okay, so the school doesn't have a dormitory. So where do you live? Where do you live? Do you live at home? Do you live in the school? Do you go back to Geelong every day? Oh, okay, so you have to like take the bus or the train? Do you take bus? You take the bus? Okay, cool. What about you? You also, because the school doesn't have a dorm, right? So you live outside the school. Is that right?
等一下，让我思考一下。
You can try. Just try. Alright, we can work through it. So the question, right, is where do you live, right? So it's like, if you could just tell me in general, where do you live? Do you live in Taipei, or do you live in Muzhou, or where do you live?
Taipei.
You go to Taipei. What part of Taipei do you go to when you leave school?
文山怎么讲
Is it Wenshan? Yes. Is that where you live?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, good. Where is Wenshan? Where is it? If we look at like Taipei, right? If we look at Taipei, right? We're kind of like here, right? We're kind of like here is like Muzhou, right? And then where is Wenshan? Is it like here? Is it near Ximen? Where's Wenshan? Where is it? Do you know?
Near Muzhou.
Oh, Wenshan is near here?
Yeah, here is Muzhou.
Oh, this is Wenshan. This area is called Wenshan.
Yes.
Okay, my bad. Okay, cool. That's cool. So I'd like to ask what department each of you are at, so we can start with some questions. I'll go one by one with you guys if you like. So I'd like to know your name. You know, English and Chinese is fine. Either one is okay. What year are you at this school? Right? Are you this, or are you this, or what are you? Right? What year? Do you understand? Good. All right. Cool. So tell me what year you are, and then what department. What department you are in. Cool. So yeah, exactly. So what's your name, and what's your year, and what's your department? What is your name in English or Chinese?
我吗？
对啊，你先啊。
哦，没有，因为我们中文。
中文。
That's Chinese. Yeah.
我吗？我名字啊，范元正。
Good. Thank you. My name is William. I have graduated from university, and how do you say? I am finished with university. How would you say that in Chinese?
毕业。
Yeah, me. Yeah. Okay, good. And then when I went to university, I studied. Sorry, I keep standing up and sitting down. I studied new media art. I don't know how to write it in Chinese.
艺术，
新媒体。
Yeah, that. Yeah, exactly. That's what I studied. New media art. Yeah. And so your name. Can you say your name again? Your Chinese name again? What's your Chinese name?
再讲你的名字。
哦，我吗？我名字吗？哦，范远征，
Good. What year are you? What year are you? Are you 1 or 2? Your year. 2. All right. Good. And then what department are you in?
资管。
So what is that? Can you take out your student ID card?
学生证吗
Yeah.
我没带呢。
Can you take out your student card?
要给你。
No. You're in the same
它上面
department,
会有
right?
写科技，
Yeah, it's in English.
英文。
Can you read it to me? What does it say in English?
有，资管下面有写。你会念吗？
不是我不会念，好。
Management?
Management.
What does it say? Does it just say management, or does it say something else? Information management, right? So you guys can almost say that because if it said management, right? If it said management, right, then that would mean that you are learning to be if your card said management, that would mean that you were learning to be a manager, right, of people, right, of people, right? You would manage people, but you guys are not managing people, right? You're not managing people, no, right? You are managing. How do you say manage? You know, like manage. Do you know the verb? We can work through this. Okay, so manage, 动词, right? Do you know how to say manage in Chinese?
管理。
Yeah, okay. So if your card